My love is like a flower, I'm trying to get you over. You like love sour, then you should come try my poison.
Okay, and guess what? It's time for another first chapter. I'm Rodney V. Smith. The V is for volcanic. I'm a Wattpad author and star, and also a winner of a Wattie Award in 2018 for my book, The Canefield Killer, which is available on Wattpad. So, go check it out. Now, I've started this series to feature some of the work that I've found on Wattpad, or that my friends, other authors of course, have recommended to me. Usually, some of them are actually pushing their own books, but you know what? There's a lot of good stuff that gets recommended. So, my whole mission here is to, share it all. Anyway, with tonight's book, this is another author that I met through the Wattpad Page Stories program, and I've met a lot of really cool people there. There's lots and lots of talented people in the program and in Wattpad Stars. If you go through a lot of the books there, you'll see the whole breadth of talent that you just can't find anywhere. So I mean, like, Wattpad is not just for fan fiction or just for teen stories or something or whatever people think of. It's got a lot of really good stuff. Now tonight's author, Zoe Blessing, she's pretty damn cool. I met her through the paid stories program, and hers was actually the first book that I ever bought from Wattpad Page Stories. It was a pretty fun read, and even though I wasn't the target audience, so it's another one of those that I absolutely have to share. Now, it's been a while since I've read this, and I haven't peeked or anything, so it's gonna be pretty fresh. As always, the links are in the description. Okay, you ready? All right. Okay, I gotta bring up the synopsis. Where did my screen go? Oh, you know what? I have it right here. So what did I do? You know what? I'm gonna skip to the other screen here, and nope. Oh, I almost screwed that one up. Okay, I think we got it. A little flub there. So this is the synopsis. I made a screen just today for this, and a genetically unique but emotionally lost teenager must figure out who she is within her mixed up warring world of shifters and wolfstalkers. It wasn't Maddie's choice to be born a half-breed, half-shifter, half-wolfstalker, a hunter of shifters. And it wasn't her choice to keep her identity a secret, but after trying to attend high school like any normal 16-year-old, things quickly spiral south when her stalker uncle finds out about her and catapults her out of anonymity and into awareness, are possibly the crosshairs of the Order of the Wolfstalker. Maddie must think fast and figure out a way to keep herself and her family safe, or risk losing everything, including her life. At this point, I think it's time that I probably take a sip before we go any further. So, excuse me. Ooh, gotta keep those pipes ready. Okay, so we're gonna go into My Mother Runs with Wolves, Chapter 1. I smell the fear long before I hear the commotion. It's an acrid mix of sweat and that metallic, indefinable something that makes fear an almost palpable thing. When I get to the alley, the scent is much stronger. Any other girl would probably wrinkle her nose at it. Then again, any other girl wouldn't have picked up the smell at all. I peek around the corner and see two teenage boys, one much younger than the other. The younger one points a knife at the other boy, who has flattened his back against the wall. His hands are up in a placating gesture. The younger boy looks nervous, but determined. "I need your wallet," the boy with the knife demands. "Look, I already told you I don't have anything on me. I'm out for a run," says the other boy. His voice is His voice is impressively calm. Considering, but I can still hear the edge of fear in it. I'm not sure if I want to get involved or not. Mom and Dad always remind me to keep a low profile. The knife definitely looks sharp, but the young boy is wavering, hands shaking ever so slightly, like it's his first time. And then I smell wolf on him. He's a shifter. I set my doubts aside and step into the alley. That movement startles him, and he pushes the knife against the other boy's chest. Don't come any closer. I stop where I am. Pulling my hands out of my pockets, I push my shoulders back and straighten to my full 5'9" height. I fix a long, penetrating stare at him. This isn't your territory. His eyes widen in recognition when he finally catches my scent. But I need the wallet. I shift slowly and lift my chin as I've seen my father do countless times. You won't be getting it here. The boy scowls, trying to size me up. He can't be older than 13. Who are you? He attempts fairness, but his voice sounds strained. This isn't very fierce by wolf standards. My head lifts to one side. Do you really want to find out? He swallows as he looks me up and down. My intimidating stance finally does its job, and he spins around, sprinting in the opposite direction without another word. My eyes follow his retreat until he disappears around the corner. Then I turn my head to the boy against the wall. He's staring at me in shock. A quick assessment tells me he's unarmed. With the crisis averted, I turn to leave the alley. Wait! I stop and look back at him as he lopes to my side. He pushes his shaggy blonde hair out of his eyes. Thank you. No problem, I say with a half smile, before jamming my hands into my pockets and heading back to the sidewalk. Wait, he says again, and touches my shoulder. I flinch away from his fingers out of pure instinct and face him again, sighing with annoyance. Sorry, he steps back. I just wanted to know your name. I regard him for a moment, not really wanting to get personal with this helpless stranger, but something about his blue eyes tell me that giving him my name would be okay. Maddie, I say at last. Maddie, he repeats with a nod. One more question. I give him a nervous glare. Stay out of other people's business, my parents echo in my head. The more you know about them, the more they want to know about you. Last one, I swear. When I nod my assent, he nods. When I nod my assent, he asks, Are you a wolf like him? He tilts his head in the direction of the alley where the other boy fled. My stomach drops. I didn't expect the question. How can he possibly know anything about that? As far as he knows, that kid was just your garden variety juvenile mugger, right? I tug at the black knitted cap on my head. I don't know what you're talking about. I spin back around to resume walking, ducking my head against the chill November breeze. I'm Aiden, by the way, he calls out to my retreating back. I don't stop. Whatever he thinks he knows about wolves, he doesn't know anything about me. All right. That was a nice return. I haven't read this one for a while. I got my mojo back finally halfway through. Okay, so that was My Mother Runs with Wolves from Zoe Blessing. It was a good reminder of exactly what the book was about. There's Zoe's social media. You can find her on Twitter and Wattpad, and also on Instagram at Zoe Blessing. Right, I'm sorry. Where was I? Okay, right. So you can find, you can also check Zoe's other books on Wattpad. She's Zoe Blessing _Blessing at Wattpad, and she's a brilliant writer. So go give her a click and just get to reading. If you've enjoyed My Mother Runs with Wolves, go ahead, start reading it. You will absolutely love it, and you wouldn't regret buying it. Okay, so that's all for tonight. So thanks for joining. Don't forget to click on the like button, if you like this series, and subscribe if you want to listen to me read some more first chapters. I update 5 days a week, and there's always something new to find. So what can I say now? Oh yeah, look at that.
My love is like a flower. I'm trying to get you over. You like love sour, then you should come try my boy.